Hey everybody, it's Mr. C. I got to be out on Thursday, so I'm recording this video for you. Just some quick directions and your tasks for today. Pretty straightforward, no surprises. First, quick reminder: Friday, there's a four-question quiz for the new power words for semester two. It's only four words. It resets: invert, omit, tangible, and the prefix cron. Simple quiz, but with any really short quiz, each word counts for a lot of points. So just make sure that you guys are on point with that, and that you studied up, the words pretty well. Okay. So that's the first thing, just a quick reminder. Second, Wednesday Wars, January. I posted, the new questions on Wednesday and then the audiobook to go with it. All right. What you will need to do is listen to the first 13 minutes of the audiobook. All right. And it will take you to page 108, and there's a in gap in the page. So it basically, the scene ends with like Holling and his sister around the dinner table fighting. So on 108 there's like a gap. So you're gonna want to stop there. In regard to the questions, you first of all, the vocab is pretty straightforward. You highlight the underlined word and then you find the synonym that means the same thing. One of the strategies you could use here is you can highlight either from the word bank, or you could highlight from the underlined, or you could do both. It doesn't make a difference to me. And then you're going to want to write the synonym in the box there. All right, so that should be pretty easy for you. After the 13 minutes in the book and in page 108, you guys can answer the first two questions. What was the picture that ended up on the front page of the Hometown Chronicle, and explain how the pictures ended up in the hallway of Camillo Junior High. There's a pretty long explanation of how that happens. Number 10 is explain how Doug ended up with the black eye. So someone punched him. Who punched him? Why did he get punched? What was he fighting about? Any of those things will be quite good. All right. Third is amplify. So yesterday we went over the beginning of the yellow fever, meeting the monster from Secret of a Yellow Death, and this goes a little bit further in depth with everything. So just like with Wednesday Wars, I do want you guys to listen to the audiobook. All right, it's only 7 minutes. We did the first four paragraphs together. 7 through 14 are on your own, so you guys should know about half of this already. All right. And then I want to go through the questions with you really quickly. So first of all, we're thinking back to those kind of persuasive details that the author used to get their point across about yellow fever. So it's sensory details, story that grabs your attention, numbers and facts, and quotes that make an impact. So you're going to be asked to tell me what kind of detail this is on card three. Card four, same thing. So of those strategies for persuasion and for details, you're going to look at this and then you're going to tell me what the main idea of paragraph four is. Okay, so think about who's saying it and what's the point that they're trying to get across. What's the main idea? Five is really straightforward. You're going to find the vaccine vocabulary word and then tell me what they use to make them. You might know this already. Six, it says slowly physicians began to conquer deadly sicknesses like cholera, typhoid, anthrax, and diphtheria, but yellow fever still raged. What does raged mean? All right. A person being in a rage is different from what a rage means here. That's the definition that they're giving you. I just clicked on. All right. Seven. If I can, I gotta move my little box here. Excuse me. Seven is one of those put the events in order things. This one is tough. And so you're going to really have to read carefully because this is about the conflict that led to the United States being in control of Cuba. You're going to want to read very carefully. Let me scroll down and find it. It starts on paragraph 7 and goes to, I would say, paragraph 9 is what you're really going to want to take a close look at. This one is really difficult, and I'm just giving you a hint. B is the top. All right, so top is the first, bottom is the last. Oh, I'll move B back up there. So giving you the answer for this one, B is the first one. All right, and then you work from there. You find D, A, and C, or whatever order they're in. Okay. Finally, what danger did the U.S. risk by having troops stationed in Cuba? Obviously, sending people to where there's an active disease outbreak is a dangerous idea. What you're going to need here is a claim and your reasoning. All right. So explain. Actually, I want to take that back. I want you guys to do a CER here. So tell me what danger there is. Find some evidence that shows the danger, and then explain how it's dangerous. What could the U.S. possibly risk by sending people to Cuba? And take it a step further. What would happen if those soldiers in Cuba return to the United States? What's the risk there? All right. When you are done with those three tasks, so studying the Wednesday Wars and the solo, you guys could work on iReady. You could do any other classwork that you have. Okay, I will see everybody on Friday. Thanks.